What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, and I did it again. Here we are with another iPhone unboxing. So it is actually a day after iPhone 15 Pro launch day today, and that's primarily because this was not planned. The 200 of you that saw my previous video, you would have known that I stated more than once that I was going to be keeping my iPhone 14 Pro, but the simple fact of it is Apple was offering too much in trade-in value to really ignore, and that was the first most primary reason I decided to go for this. And then the second reason is I knew as soon as I saw this new blue titanium color I was going to be sold. Blue is my favorite color, and Apple was not selling a blue iPhone last year, a Pro iPhone, so that was kind of disappointing. And moreover, not just, any shade of blue. This blue titanium looks really nice. It actually reminds me of the Pacific blue on the 12 Pro, which is my favorite color. So, I decided to just say screw it. And then the other thing is, rumors are just rumors, but I keep hearing about next year's iPhones, them possibly increasing the size of the phone. And I don't know about you guys, but if you ask me, this is about the upper level of size that I'm okay with. I really would prefer them not to get any larger. So with that in mind, with all those three things in mind, I decided to just say, you know what, screw it, let's do it. But I'm going to stop talking and let's go ahead and unbox the phone. So the box is just about the same this year. We have, a silhouette of the front of the phone here. We have this neat little, metal sparkly wallpaper, probably to promote the new titanium finish on this phone. But other than that, very similar to the 14 Pro box. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Here's one of our little pull tabs. Apple hasn't been wrapping their boxes in plastic for a couple of years now, so that's pretty standard. But all right, this is the first time I've seen this blue color. I haven't seen it in store. I haven't, I've only seen photos of it, so here we go. Oh, wow. That is absolutely gorgeous. And yes, it is very similar to the Pacific blue. It's just kind of like a slightly different shade, but wow, that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, I definitely don't regret doing this now. This is incredible. So there's the back of the phone. Of course, very similar to the 14 Pro, but of course the side rails are now titanium. So let's take a look at that real quick. So as you can see, kind of a matte finish titanium there. And of course this is, like I said, the blue titanium. Now, they also rounded the corners a little bit compared to last year, which you might be able to notice here. There's just a very subtle rounding to the band now. And actually, you know what? I really liked the square sides of, the past three previous iPhones, but I can't argue with that. This really is quite comfortable to hold. And it still looks fairly square, especially in photos or something. It's not super overbearing, but there we are. Before we continue, let's go ahead and do the celebratory display peel here. There we are. So let me take just a quick look at this. It also looks like the very edges of the display are also ever so slightly curved to match up with the sides of the phone. So that's interesting compared to the 14 Pro and before, where they are absolutely 100% flat. This is a little bit more curved, and yeah, I can't lie, that does feel more comfortable in the hand. I'm not gonna lie there, but very nice. And of course, compared to the 14 Pro here, that has very, very shiny sides that even if you just barely touch it, you're going to get fingerprints all over it. This, at least from the videos and stuff that I've seen, smudges a little bit with finger oils, but it's not quite nearly as bad as the stainless steel. So, man, that is beautiful. Now, when we get into the box here, the only change you're going to notice is because of the port here, it is now a USB-C port. So that is very not Apple, but we can thank the European Union for forcing them to do that. So all you're going to get in the box is a braided USB-C to C charge cable. And then, of course, in here you just have your usual books and Apple sticker and whatnot. So there we have it. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Maybe. There it goes. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Holding the 14 Pro back to back, this does feel quite a bit sharper in the hand compared to this phone, and this is quite a bit more comfortable to hold, I can't lie. So that's really cool, but man, that blue is just absolutely gorgeous. I can't get over that. It's amazing. So there is the setup screen. Now, Of course, a lot of the same things that we got with the 14 Pro last year. We still have the dynamic island, which I absolutely love. I think it's Apple's best feature in years. We still have 120 hertz ProMotion here. None of that has changed, so that's a really good thing. We do have a new action button over here to replace the mute switch. Now, chances are, if my Apple Watch Ultra over there is any indication, I am just going to be keeping this on the mute switch. I have it completely disabled on the Apple Watch, but I use the mute switch almost every day, so that's the thing with that. But other than that, very similar design, which of course I'm not complaining about. I really like the squared off iPhone design, and just a little bit more comfy. So that's it. That's pretty much it for the unboxing, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing up, and then expect a review in maybe a month or two once I gather some thoughts on it. And farewell to my 14 Pro. I absolutely love this phone, but this one's just a slightly improved version, and like I said, with the offers that I had with trade-in with Apple, it was absolutely worth doing. So, and not to mention that color. Absolutely love the blue. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.